Welcome Commanders to the last update video from me of 2020. I thought I'd do something a little bit different and have Divine 3, or a picturesque version of Divine 3, playing as I record this. As you can see, GDI and Zocom are happily going about their business. Little do they know about what is going to happen to them. So, fingers crossed by tomorrow, or today, as of the day of release of this video, Divine 3 will be out. And that's going to be Christmas Eve of 2020. This one took a long time to do. I think in total there's about 3,700 objects, not including the ones that are spawned in. But I think you'll enjoy it, especially with the world as it is and Zocom's influence in it. And of course, if you've played the story up to this point, you know that the Divine seek vengeance for their forgotten brothers from all the way back in Act 1 of Trail of Tears. So, going into the future in regards to Tiberium Essence, my story is coming to an end. After GDI 3 is out, which should be New Year's Eve or New Year's Day at the latest, there'll only be one more mission for each campaign, those campaigns being Divine and GDI, and then there's the big finale to end my story and perhaps the Tiberium story as a whole. So what am I going to do after this? Well, I've had a couple of ideas. I'm thinking of trying Age of Empires 3 to do missions on, the definitive edition, that is. And I've had a little play test with the map making program in there, and I've got the idea of doing Lizzie's backstory. If you played Age of Empires 3, you'll know that Lizzie was a former foe turned ally of Morgan Black in the first act of the first story of Age of Empires 3. And I'm planning to do 3 missions about how Lizzie managed to get her flagship, Paris Burning. So keep an eye out for any of my work. I'll go under the pseudonym of Red Dead Smeg again, of course. I'm just figuring out how to upload custom scenarios on Definitive Edition. Aside from that, I'm going to carry on with doing mission background. If you watch the Black Hand series, you'll know that the narrator for that series is none other than Aqua Alex, a very close friend of mine and an amazing voice actor. He's going to reprise his role as the Grand Confessor very soon, fingers crossed. We're just working out some technical mishaps, things like that. But episode 3 should be out within the new year, all going well. After that, I'm looking into which series I'm going to do next, and I'm thinking of doing either Ghost Stalker, who will do the Forgotten Dawn campaign, the first one I made for Tiberium Essence, which would be a lot of fun because Ghost Stalker is in fact my favourite character of the Tiberium series. And if there was ever a movie of Tiberium, I'd love to play Ghost Stalker in that. That'd be incredible. The other idea would be Death Dealer. Another close friend of mine would happily play the part of Death Dealer, and she's very knowledgeable in literature and does a bit of acting herself, so that'd be fantastic if I can get her on board. And also Cabal, which would be timely because if you keep up to date with Tiberium Essence, you will know that Carnius, I'm sorry for mispronouncing that, released an update as towards the Cabal update for 2.0. He's released some new images of units and structures, and that'll be incredible. I hope to be able to play that sometime soon. Going back towards the campaign of Act 3, Keller and Delta 5, 2 comrades of mine, have been working very hard on GDI 3 for me. I've had a little run of GDI 3 and it's incredible what they've achieved. I just need to finish up on the scripting and get everything sorted, and then that should be released, as I mentioned earlier, within the new year. And what I really enjoy about Keller's work with his map style is it's very different to mine. I go more towards the general's Red Alert 2 Tiberium Sun style of map, where his E is very true to the CNC freestyler map, and hopefully that gives the campaign a bit of freshness. You'll be able to tell the difference instantly. His style is fantastic, so props to him. And Delta 5, I mean, I hope it's Delta 5. If it's Delta V, mate, let me know. He has been instrumental. He's been absolutely fantastic in showing me ways of how to improve the quality of my maps, providing custom units like the Confessor and Tiberium Toxin Trooper for the Black Hand campaign. And he continues to support me still. So I'd like to say thank you very much to those two gentlemen for helping me out through this. I know some of you would be interested in a screen campaign. There's nothing concrete yet, but you never know. You never know. That's all I'm going to say for now. And that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for this year. Every one of you, whether you played one mission, all missions, somewhere in between, watched my videos, kept up to date on my progress, things like that. I really want to say thank you for taking time out of your lives to do that. It's been incredible. I've nearly reached 40,000 downloads combined, which is my work for Tiberium Essence and Rise of the Reds, which is still getting downloads today, which is phenomenal. Those maps are nearly 3 years old at this point. And the quality isn't so great compared to what I do today, but thank you so much for continuing to support me. I hope I made your life just a little bit easier during lockdown, or just whatever happened to you in this year. I hope I continue to do so, perhaps with Age of Empires, perhaps with Mission Background, perhaps with anything else I plan to do and release. Anyway, if you celebrate Christmas, have a happy and enjoyful, is that even a word? It is now, New Christmas, and a Happy New Year too. Thank you very much. Battle Control terminated.